Good morning again. Welcome to the Resist Funding Opportunities webinar. Today we are going to present the open calls of the Resist Eurocluster. Please remember that this webinar will be recorded, and also please remember to mute your phone if your microphone if you're not speaking. Let us start now with the first presentation of the Innovation Open Call that will be presented by our project leader, Oriane Agard. Please, Oriane.
Yes, good morning. Can you hear me well? I'm Oriane Agard, and I'm the coordinator of the Resist project. And I am working at Pôle Véhicule du Futur, located in the northeast of France, in the cluster. First, I'm going to present the Innovation Open Call, but first I wanted to present very quickly what is our project Resist. So the Resist Eurocluster aims to support SMEs, startups, and very small businesses from the mobility, transport, and automotive ecosystem in their green and digital transition process, but also the project aims at increasing their level of resilience in the face of upcoming challenges. And in the project, we are 5 partners. 3 from the mobility, transport, and automotive ecosystem. So Saga from Spain, from Vigo, Pôle Véhicule du Futur from France, and Autoclass from Czech Republic. And we are also 2 clusters from, digital manufacturing clusters. So IDEA from Spain, from Zaragoza, and BISAP from Austria. So in the project, we have 1 million euros available for cascade funding. And currently, we have launched 2 open calls that we are going to present in this webinar. First, regarding the open call innovation. So I'm going to tell you what this call is about and what the criteria are, what the financial support and the conditions are, so to help you in your application process. So this open call opened on the 19th of April, and it will remain open for 2 months, so until the 21st of June. So companies will have until the 21st of June at midday to apply. And for this call, we have a budget of 800,000 euros. This call is aimed at developing innovation projects on green and digital transition. But those projects are very small, so it means up to the development of a small demonstrator. And when I talk about innovation projects, innovation solutions, it refers to creative approaches, ideas, or strategies. So I'm talking about improving technologies and production processes, so improving your production line to reduce the environmental impact of the industry. Also, in the call, we do not finance investments. So this open call is open to European SMEs, startups, and very small businesses from the mobility, transport, and automotive ecosystem. So when I say from the mobility, transport, and automotive ecosystems, so it means companies that bring added value to these ecosystems. So you can come from any industrial ecosystem. For example, if you are producing solutions that can be applied to the automotive industry, you are eligible. And these innovative solutions should help SMEs, startups, and very small businesses having a more intelligent production. So for that, we have 3 topics for this call. So each applicant will have to choose only one and develop a project on the topic they chose. So the first topic is called Optimized Digitalization in My Company through the incorporation of advanced technologies. So for this one, the challenge is looking for more digital solutions in the company to cope with the accelerating transition in the ecosystem, and especially to improve the quality of work. So the aim of this topic is to reduce the mental load through technological means and production system, for example, with the use of the human-machine interface. Then the second topic is about providing innovative solutions to obtain greener production systems or greener products. So the challenge is to help companies accessing new business opportunities in order to have greener production and to have a better impact in the mobility transport, automotive production, and develop also circular economy to help the SMEs, startups, and very small businesses achieving long-term societal, environmental, and competitive objectives. And the final topic is about turning to renewable energy innovations in my production line. So the challenge for this one is looking for solutions to face the issues related to the increase of energy prices and the need companies have of modifying their consumption. So in this topic, I mean, you can improve, like you can use, for example, solar, wind energy, etc. So those are very broad topic, so that you have more choice and you are not limited in terms of what you want to implement. So that's all for the topics. But regarding the application, so applicants can apply in a consortium or individually. But I'm going to explain now about the financial support. In this open call, we will finance up to 20 projects. So you can apply individually or in a consortium. So individual eligible applicants will receive financial support of a total of 20,000 euros per applicant, so for individual projects. And applicants in a consortium with others from 2 to maximum 3 different regions will receive 30,000 euros per applicant. So this means that, for example, a consortium of 3 SMEs can receive up to 90,000 euros, and a consortium of 2 SMEs can receive up to 60,000 euros per consortium. But you have to keep in mind that you need to come from at least 2 different regions. However, the budget is distributed through lump sum, so that it means that you will not receive the whole budget directly, but you will receive it at each step of the project. So you will receive, for example, for this call, you will receive 20% at the beginning of the project, then 40% at the middle of the project, and 30% at the end, and 10% when you will have to attend the showcase event, but I will talk about it later. And if your project has been approved after the evaluation period, of course. So now regarding the conditions, once your project has been approved, so the duration of the project is 9 months. So starting from the 1st of September 2023, after the evaluation period taking place in summer 2 months, and it will last until May 2024. So regarding the course of the project, there are 2 steps. 2 mandatory steps. So in the middle of the project, you will have to submit a midterm report regarding the advancement of your project. And at the end of the project, you will have to submit a final project report. And also you will have to attend a showcase event where you will have to pitch your project and present it and the results. So if you are in a consortium, only one person from the consortium can attend this showcase event. And also the partners of the project, so us, we will help you throughout the duration of the project. So if you have any questions, if you need recommendations, etc., you can contact me, and also we will give you our contacts, of course, and you can see my contact on the application platform, the submission platform, and and this is also the case for the application process, where we are going to help you, that I'm going to talk about right now. So how to apply? So you can apply through the submission platform, where you will have to first log in and fill in the application form regarding the description of your project. And then you will have to upload 2 documents. So first, a declaration that is to certify that you accept the conditions of this call, etc. And secondly, a resilience check. So it is a document where you will have to assess your risks, the risks in your companies, and to find solutions to mitigate those risks. And of course, we will present these platform at the end of at the end of this webinar to show you how it works. And just for information, the application takes, I would say, around 3 hours, and it's in English, and it's easier if you apply for like a classic European project. And just to remind you that, as I said before, we can help you during your application process to fill in the mandatory documents. You just have to contact me or one of the partners if you are in contact with them. So yeah, and after the 21st of June will take place the evaluation period, and you will have an answer if your application is approved by the end of August.
Thank you, Aaron. Remember that the deadline for this open call, for the Innovation Open Call, is the 21st of June. And if you have any question or anything to ask, just write it on the chat or wait until the end of the presentation. Thank you. Now I will introduce my colleague, Patricia, with the Networking Open Call. Go on, Patricia.
Okay. Can you hear me right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sorry. Well, I was just saying that, well, my name is Patricia Sola. I work for CEAGA, that is an automotive and mobility cluster located in Galicia, that is a region in the northwest of Spain. And CEAGA is one of the partners of the Resist Eurocluster initiative. And we are in charge of the networking work package. So in this work package, there is an open call that is already available for you to apply. And let's explain the characteristics of this open call. Okay, the main objective is to finance networking and marketing activities, okay, in European Union countries, okay. We will see later on what do we mean by networking and marketing activities, okay. We have a total budget of 15,000 euros, and the deadline to apply is the 20th of December 2024, or until the available funds are spent, okay. So the open call will be opened all this period, okay? Who can apply? Well, as in the Innovation Open Call, European SMEs, and we include that startups and other very small businesses and this kind of companies. And these companies must be working in the mobility, transport, and automotive ecosystem. Next, please. Okay, what kind of activities are we funding? Okay, the attendance, the participation and the attendance to exhibitions, although the booth costs are not included, okay? The attendance to conferences and forums, the participation in matchmaking events, and the participation in meetings with potential customers or suppliers, okay? All of these or any of these must be in European Union countries, okay? Because as we will explain later on, there is another open call specific for third countries, okay? What kind of costs are funded? Registration fees, travel costs like air, train, bus tickets, etc., and accommodation costs. Okay, next, please. Okay, as explained, we have a total budget of 15,000 euros, and this is divided into marketing activities and networking activities. In the marketing activities, we include exhibitions, forums, and conferences. And here we will fund 30 financial support to third parties stands, with up to 250 euros per person. Okay. And in the case of networking activities, that we are included matchmaking events and meetings with potential suppliers or customers, we have 15 schemes, and we can provide up to 500 euros per person. The funding is this number, this money is the maximum funding per SME and activity. Okay, next please. Okay, how to apply? Well, it's similar to the case of the Innovation Open Call. You need to go to the cluster submission platform and create an user profile. If you already have one, you just need to log in. Once that you have your user profile, you will find the registration form, okay, or the application form, okay. Once that you are in the cluster submission platform, fill in the application form. In this case, we have 3 steps to complete, and in the last step, there are 2 annexes to be completed. One is about declarations, okay, that you can download the document at this page and complete it and upload it. And another annex is the resilience check that is that is also required in the innovation, and in fact in all the open calls related with the Resist Eurocluster initiative, this is something compulsory. It's a document where you will measure, you will audit your processes, your product, your company, to see what are the risks you have, and so this is going to help you with to design a roadmap and to think about an innovation project or that you can implement for your digital and green transition. Okay. And then once you have completed this application form and uploaded these annexes, just press the submit button and that's it. You can include, I didn't comment, but you can include any activity from the launch of the call, that was the 4th of May, to the end of the call, that is the 20th of December. And this means that it can be a past event, or a future, or a coming activity, an activity in the future, okay? But as long as the activity is in this period, it's eligible, okay? But anyway, if you have any question, you can write it in the chat and we can go for that at the end of the webinar. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Patricia. This open call will be open until the 20th of December of 2024, the year 2024, so you can submit your activities until that year, until that time. We are going to pass now to the next open call that we are going to launch soon. First, the internationalization, and then the coaching and mentoring. I think that Antonio will not be here, but Alvaro? Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much, Sonia. So, hi everyone. We are going to present the Internationalization Open Call from Resist, that it will be available during the next days, coming soon. So, regarding internationalization open call, first of all, the objective of this initiative is to give finance support for European companies or companies established inside the single market program, European SMEs, very small business that want to internationalize their activities. The idea is having a budget of 30,000 euros, and will be open from the beginning of June for we hope for the coming days, and the deadline to apply is the 20th of December 2024, or until the available funds are spent. Regarding the eligible activities, so we have several activities related with the attendance to exhibitions and trade fairs. Step the booth cost is something to take into account, important. Also, we have the attendance to conference and forums in non-EU third countries, as I said. Also, the attendance in person trainings or events related with internationalization boost. And finally, we have the participation in matchmaking events and also meetings with potential customers or suppliers for the SMEs. As Patricia said, it's really similar with the networking call. The eligible cost will be the registration fees for this event, for these fairs, for this conference. Also, the transport cost that we have as train, bus, tickets, airplanes. And finally, also we cost the accommodation. Regarding the financial support, as I said, we have a total budget of 30,000 euros available for this call. We we want to launch as up to 15 financial support to different SMEs. The idea is the limit for each person or an SME has a maximum funding of 2,000 euros up to 2,000 euros. So it's the limit account that you can justify if finally you are awarded with one of these financial supports. And finally, regarding the application, as we said with the call of innovation and with the call of networking, you will have to apply inside the cluster submission platform. That is a submission platform designed for several Euroclusters in order to submit their applications for the different calls that they are currently launching. The application steps are the same as the other calls. First of all, you will have to log in inside the cluster submission platform. We will explain you with more detail all different steps after we finish the calls, but the main steps were the login for the platform. Then you will have to locate the specific call and fill in the application form. And as we said, they are really easygoing forms, just because this financial support wants to be very easygoing, straightforward for the companies. So you will have to fill in a small form and then to complete the annex, uploading the different annex that you will have to fill in. First of all, the declaration of truthless data processing and SME conditions. And finally, the resilience check that, as my colleagues explained, is a document to audit how is the situation of the company in the mobility, transport, and automotive system. And finally, you will have to press the submit button and submit your call. And that's all for the internationalization. Finally, you have there in the presentation the link for the call. Currently is not available but for the following days it will be open.
Thank you, Alvaro. We are going to follow now with the coaching and mentoring open call. Please, Georg.
Thank you, Sonia. I hope you can hear me. Yes, good morning also from my side, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Georg Alber from the Business Hub Austria, and as project partner in the Resist project, we are in charge of the work package coaching and mentoring services. Welcome to this part of the session, and I will introduce you to the upcoming call for the coaching and mentoring services in this project. I'm pleased to announce that fundings will be available for assessments on the one side and on the other side feasibility studies that we are offering for European SMEs in the mobility, transport and automotive ecosystem. And it's an opportunity to receive financial support. The objective of the call is to provide financial assistance for hiring external experts in the areas of assessments and feasibility studies, Therefore, is a total budget of 190,000 euros available. Yeah, the duration of the call will begin, I hope, in the 8th of June, sure in the next days, and it will conclude on the 1st of November 2024. Yeah, let me provide you with more details on how the funds will be distributed. The total budget of 109,000 euros will be divided into two categories. One side, the financial support for third parties for assessments, and on the other side, for the feasibility studies. Under the assessments category, there will be 25 available slots with a maximum funding of 4,000 euros per SME. And for the feasibility studies category, there will be 12 slots with maximum funding of 7,500 euros per SME. In both cases, there are 75 maximum 75% of the experts invoice you can receive. Yes, this is quite similar than on the other calls. To apply for this opportunity to purchase remains the same as previous calls. All interested applicants must log in to the cluster platform where you will find the application form, and please fill in the necessary information, complete and sign the form, and upload the required annexes available in step 4 of the application process. Once you have completed these steps, simply submit your application, and yeah, we are highly encourage all eligible European SMEs in the mobility, transport, and automotive ecosystem to take advantage of this opportunity. And the coaching and mentoring service in the RESIST project aims to provide invaluable support to your business endeavors. And yeah, thanks to the availability of external experts. Remember, the call will be open from 8th of June and until the 1st of November 2024. Don't miss out on this chance to secure the financial support needed to hire external experts and further advance your business goals. Thank you for your attention, and we look forward to receiving your applications.
Thank you, Jörg. And now, so you can understand better how is the application process, Alvaro is going to explain how the cluster submission platform, that is the place where you have to apply for these open calls, how this platform works.
Okay, perfect. Thank you again, Sonia. So I'm going to share my screen to present you the cluster submission platform. That's, as we said, is the platform that several Eurocluster has to submit their proposals, the SMEs. So I share my screen. So now you can see my screen. We are inside the cluster submission platform. Please note that I share with you the main links for the application to the Innovation Resist Open Call, and also for the networking, that they are already open on the platform, and also taking into account that the innovation call will close the 21 of June. We are inside the main page of the cluster submission platform. That as you can see, there is an image of the different Euroclusters that they are parts of the project, and it's a very intuitive and easygoing platform that is 100% focused on the applications for the SMEs. So you can press in this button, or also on the header, to go to the Eurocluster calls, and then we will have a list with the different open calls that they are open on this moment for the main Eurocluster that they are participating. Here we have the call of innovation from Resist, and also we have the call of networking. So if you click inside the call, first of all, here you have a resume, a brief information of what's the topic of the call. But if you enter inside, you will have a resume with a summary with the main useful information of the call. This is not the call text. We have a guide of applicants that below you can download and see all the requirements to apply for the call. But you will have the objectives of the call established, the eligible applicants, and also the explanation of the financial support. Then you will have the chance to also you will have different useful documents to download. First of all, the resilience check, that is the Excel that you have to fill in and submit with your upload and submit with your proposal. Then you have the guide of applicants, that is the main text that explain all the different requirements that you will have to fulfill in order to apply for the call. And then we have prepared and a summary for each of the calls. That is an illustrative document where you can see the process for the application, and the information of the guide of applicants is sorted. Also, you have the quantity of budget limit for this call. As we said, you have the innovation call 20,000 euros up to 20,000 if you apply as an individual SMEs, or a maximum of 30,000 euros per SME if you apply in a consortium, maximum 3 enterprise. Uh, Also, here we establish the type of financial support is a lump sum. As you know, a lump sum is a different procedure rather than if we compare with the real cost. It's very easygoing because you are justifying just the effort that you need to prepare a proposal. You don't have to justify the real cost. So the European Commission with this process is more focused on the technical part of your project than in the financial part, because what we want is an implementation of the technical part of your proposal. So please know that it's easier than other calls, European calls and other European projects. Is something that very straightforward and positive for your companies. Also, you have the countries that they were able to apply single market program, and here you have the contact on each call for support of our Eurocluster. In that case, we have Oriane, and also we have a useful link for the guide of applicants again, and also for the profile of the Resist Eurocluster in the European Cluster Collaboration Platform, the CCP. Well, to apply, as you see, this is public. You can see and check all the documents from the call, and you can download. But if you want to apply and see the form, you will have to create an account inside the cluster submission platform and then to log in. You will find this part in below when you scroll down on the call. And first of all, I'm going to explain you how to create account. It's a very easy going process. First of all, you will have to write your name, the responsible or contact person of your company. Then you will have to introduce your email, your mobile, create a password, and then we are going to we are going to ask you for your profile visibility. If you want to appear just on your Eurocluster, if you are in the mobility, transport, and automotive ecosystem and the Eurocluster of Resist, if you want to apply just in one Eurocluster, or if you want to have visibility to all Eurocluster or public. This is because we are trying to engage, to endure, and more cooperation inside the platform. And we want that if you are able or if you are willing or with this option to contact with other Eurocluster, with other SMEs, and explore business opportunities or collaboration opportunities. Also, you will have to introduce your country, your ecosystem. In that case, we are in the mobility transfer and automotive ecosystem. Introduce brief data about your company, the website, and also you will be requested to ask what is your interest to participate inside the cluster submission platform. In this case, you can put that you want to participate as a partner, as an SME applicant inside a call. Also, if you want to apply as a service provider, you can be both in some of the Euroclusters. So this is open. It depends of your interest inside the platform, and then you can write down a brief, shortly description of your company, the products and service that you can offer, your product idea, but this is optional if you want, and also upload an avatar of your company and describe what you are looking for. Okay, so if we are registered inside the platform, with this, we explain the last part of the cluster submission platform. We are going to a specific call. So we are going to see the form of the innovation call once you are registered inside the platform. So then we go to the cluster submission platform list and we access to the innovation open call from Resist. And if we scroll down in the final part below, you will have the opportunity to fill the form. There is several steps to fill in the application form. In the case of the innovation call, is the longest form of the different open calls because the budget and the ambition of the calls are bigger than networking, internationalization. For networking and internationalization, you will have to fill a very short form that it will be really easygoing for you, and maybe you can spend half an hour, 1 hour maximum. It depends of your event that you want to attend. But the form of innovation is a bit longer, but as we said, in 3 hours you can complete everything. So if you compare with other European projects, to submit a proposal, the time that you spend and the cost is shorter and is very attractive for you, I think. So you will have also the explanation of the eligibility criteria inside the section of the guide of applicants. You can download again the guide of applicants. And for the innovation call, we will have 4 different steps. First one, it will be focused on the applicant administrative data. You will have to fill basic information about your company, basic information of your legal representative, and also about the contact person, that it will be the person that we will stay in touch with every issue or with the communications of the project. Also, we have a second part of eligibility criteria with the company data. We ask for different data about your company, and in a second step, we are focused on the type of innovative projects. You will have the opportunity of apply as a consortium or individual. If you apply as individual, this is the only part that you have to fill from this step. But if you apply as a consortium, you will have to fill in the information of the second partner. And if you have a third partner, you will have to fill in also their information. On a third step, we will have the part of project relevance. First of all, as Oriane said, which is the subject that you want to address with your proposal. Here you have the 3 main challenges that we present on the guide of applicants, and then you will have to explain how you are going to implement your project. You will have a maximum of 2,500 words. Also, you will have to explain what in what way your proposal or suggest a solution is contributing for the mitigation of at least of one of the impact that you have identified on the resilience check, and then also set up an action plan. And finally, for the fourth step, you will have to download and then upload the main documents that we are requesting for. First of all, you will have to download the signed declarations with the different commits that you have to sign. And in a second step, you will have to download the resilience check, fill in, and submit on Excel. For the declaration, you will have to upload it in PDF. If you press those buttons, you will come to download the main documents and to fill in your laptop. Finally, as helpful information, you will have also the different documents that appear on the top part of the call that you can download again. And to submit the proposal, you will have to accept the resist project conditions. And I think that this will be all from the submission platform. Please note that also it's a very intuitive tool. So if one day you are starting your application and you are filling some parts from the call, all information will be saved in the platform. If you log out before finish your application, all the information will be kept inside the platform, so you can come in another moment if you need some documentation to finish your submission. So it's very easy going, and we are here as contact point. IDEA, SEAGA, Pol Vehicle de Futur, Autocluster, Mechatronic to answer all your questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alvaro. Now we are going to start with the Q&A. So if you have some questions that you want us to reply, please let it in the chat or just open your microphone. In the chat, you can see the links to the open calls in the cluster formation platform, so you can access. And also, if you have next one, if you have another question in another moment, just write an email to the info eurocluster.eu and we will reply it. Hello, good morning, Carlos. I have one question regarding the Innovation Open Call. What is the expected TRL for these projects?
Yes, so the expected TRL is around 5, 6.
Thank you, Ariane. Okay, coming back to the previous, thank you, to the previous slide. Remember that at 10 o'clock we have the matchmaking sessions in this platform, the B2Match platform. Here is a good opportunity to create consortium projects and meet new partners to create those projects and to apply for them in the Innovation Open Call. So take this opportunity and remember that these open calls are easy to apply and easy to obtain the funding. So please, we encourage you to apply for it, to create consortiums and to contact new companies. Again, remember that you can contact us by email. You can follow us on social media, on the ECCP platform, and you can use this platform, the B2Match platform, in any moment if you need.
Also, Sonia, I think that if you refresh your profiles for the attendance and you go to participants, you will see all persons that they have attended for this webinar, and they are available in order to meet during this morning and this afternoon until 6 o'clock p.m. So if you want to book any meeting, all participants are available right now, and you can meet them if you contact and request a meeting.
Well, that's all. Thank you all for coming and for attending, and see you in the next one.